right, students, I just want to give you some directions on your task for today. Um, you are going to go to the food chain section of your Google Classroom, and you get to pick any March Mammal Madness animal that you want. Just use your March Mammal Madness winners packet for the list. I picked my new favorite animal, the giant golden mole, and I just have to show you why I love this little guy. Just watch him.
I want to tell you about an extremely strange little animal called the golden mole. It's blind. Its eyes are completely covered with skin and fur. It lives in the deserts of southern Africa, where it swims through the sand. Everything about it seems built for desert life. Its sightless head acts as a streamlined wedge. Its tiny body is propelled by powerful forelimbs and webbed back feet. Its sensitive ears, also buried beneath fur, can hear the footsteps of lizards and termites.
All right, so this is the food web I am going to make. So I'm going to start with the giant golden mole.
I want to tell you about an
Okay, so the first thing I have to do is research. What does the giant golden mole eat? And you just literally type that into Google and try to find a reliable source. So you'll often just be able to use Wikipedia, which is fine for this project. And I typed that into Google and I found out that it eats earthworms, insects, and lizards. Okay. Since it eats another animal, and since it eats other animals, I know it's a consumer of some sort. And just remember to make sure when you're making your food web that make sure your arrows point in the direction the energy is being transferred. In this case, the energy of the insect gets transferred to the mole when it gets eaten. Okay, now your next research question would be what eats the giant golden mole? Okay, because we know that it's probably not the top of the food chain. So, what eats it? Okay, I found out that snakes and owls both eat the golden mole. And so I drew arrows from the mole to the snakes and the owls. The next level of research, I want to make my food web complete. So I have to find out what do the lizards, insects, and earthworms eat? I found out that lizards often eat these things, these desert gourds, and the insects will eat grass. And you're going to keep researching until you get to the producers, which are plants and plant products like seeds or fruits. Okay, so I know grass and desert gourds are both plants, so they are my producers. Next, you need to find a scavenger. So research, where does your animal live and what are the scavengers in that area? Okay, so I found vultures live in the area, and I use dotted lines to show that they eat the dead material, and they eat everything. They eat dead lizard, they'll eat everything that they find. They're scavengers. Okay, now we need to get a decomposer. Fungus, bacteria, earthworms are all good examples. Like mushrooms, those are good examples of decomposers. And I use little dashed lines, and I made them brown just to show that everything's easy. I didn't draw my arrows all the way out to everything. I just kept them short just to show that everything is going to wind up decomposing by decomposers. Okay, now this shows everything that we needed. I got herbivores, which are primary consumers. I got producers, decomposers, scavengers, but you can keep going if you would like. Okay, keep adding animals in as much as you would like. Have fun.